Thank you so much. Okay, I'm doing a screen share. And as you have heard, this Omicron variant is highly transmissible. Some people say it's as bad as the measles with an R naught between 10 and 15. This is just a visual of how contagious it is. So these are just the cases, this straight line here. This was the holiday peak in 2020, and this is the holiday peak that just passed. And you see these cases are way beyond anything we have ever seen. In fact, the president said everybody's going to catch this. And you probably know about a lot of people that have it already. So in order to protect yourself, there's a lot of discussion finally on upgrading your mask. And I want to share a video that really illustrates why you want to upgrade your mask. Okay, hold on, I think I pressed the wrong one. Okay. And this is going to show you droplets plus masking.
Heavy cough. 3, 2, 1.
Inside this lab at Florida Atlantic University, 2 engineering professors are measuring how coronavirus can spread through the power of a cough.
2, 1.
They fill a mannequin's mouth with a mix of glycerin and water. Next, use a pump to force it to cough. Then wait and see how far the droplets travel. The droplets fill the air, made visible with a green laser light. Holiday travelers take note. The droplets expelled advanced a distance of 3 feet almost immediately. Within 5 seconds, the droplets had traveled 6 feet, then 9 feet in just about 10 seconds. Remember, 9 feet is 3 feet beyond the recommended social distancing guidelines.
It's already reaching roughly 9 feet now. It's still moving farther slowly.
The fog of droplets lingered in the air and can do so, the professor says, for several minutes. It took about 30 to 40 seconds to float another 3 feet.
It's getting closer to 12 feet now.
Yes, he said 12 feet. Over and over again, the simulated droplets blew past the 6-foot mark, often doubling that distance.
Okay, it has passed.
In fact, while the CDC says it's less likely, infections have been transmitted to people who were more than 6 feet away, even in people who passed through the area after the infectious person had already left. It's all part of why the CDC still insists on keeping your distance from others while traveling and wear a high-quality mask.
3, 2, 1.
Our professors tested masks too, and it's easy to see why some experts say cloth masks and anything that's just a single layer offer so little protection. First, we tested a single-layer gaiter.
This gaiter is a bit surprising because it seems to let everything through without any stoppage.
Next up, a single-layer bandana made of 100% cotton.
What you see there is that this quilting cotton one-layer mask performs a little better than the gaiter. You still get some leakage coming through. It filters some of the droplets, but some escape through with a single layer. They don't go very far, but probably about 6 inches from the face when you're just talking.
This double-layer mask made of quilting cotton also spread respiratory droplets when the mannequin talked and coughed, but not as badly as the gaiter and the bandana.
It doesn't go very far, probably about 2 to 3 inches from the face. So significantly better than the other masks.
And what about those blue surgical masks so many people are wearing on airplanes and in airports? They did well, but there's room for improvement. When the mannequin coughed, not much went through the mask, but quite a bit leaked out the top. Bottom line, experts suggest grabbing a KN95 or N95 mask if available before hitting the road. And keep your distance from your fellow passengers and maybe even your family. Randy Kay, CNN, Palm Beach County, Florida.
All right. And I want to share just a brief. Oh, hold on. Let's stop that. There we go. So when you do get your mask, you want to make sure you have a properly fitting mask. And when we do our public presentation, we're going to actually have a demonstration on how to fit your mask properly. But this is just two different styles of N95 masks. And for this person in the picture, she said the one on the right fit the structure of her face much better than the one on the left. So you might have to try different brands or different types to find the one that gives you the best fit.
Are you sharing your screen?
Oh, hold on. I guess I'm not. Okay, can you see that now?
Yes.
All right, so here we go. So these are two different versions of an N95 mask. And as I was saying, this person liked the fit of the one on the right better than the one on the left, but every person's face structure is different. So you want to find the one that fits you the best, where you're not having those spaces where it's coming out. So if you're wearing glasses, it's going to fog up your glasses if it's not a good fit at the bridge of your nose. Here are places where you can purchase high quality masks. And I will put these links in the chat so you don't have to write these down. And then at the bottom, it's a list of all the federally approved masks. So the NIOSH is something you'll find on the legitimate masks. There are a lot of counterfeit masks out there. These are actually called respirators because these are protecting you as you inhale. A mask is just kind of protecting other people as you exhale. So these are some of the things that will let you know that it might be counterfeit. The approved respirators will have an approval label on or within the packaging of the respirator. So you can see that in this picture here, the logo and the number. And abbreviated approval is also on the respirator. A KN95 mask are not approved by NIOSH, but the KN95 masks, they have an international standard. So they're as good as an N95. They're just not approved by NIOSH. So if you find a KN95 mask that has the NIOSH approval on it, that's going to let you know it's actually counterfeit. No markings at all on the filtering facepiece respirator. No approval number on filtering facepiece respirator or headband. No NIOSH markings on the N95 masks. NIOSH might be spelled incorrectly. The presence of decorative fabric or other decorative add-ons. Claims of approval for children. NIOSH did not approve any type of respiratory protection for children. The filtering facepiece respirator has ear loops instead of headbands. I thought that was interesting because most of what I see actually has ear loops. And here's just some more visuals. The one on the left is a legitimate mask. You can see it has the headbands, and the one on the bottom, it has the ear loops. And these in the center on the right, just some examples of counterfeit versions. And I'm going to put these links in the chat, and we'll have more information when we do our public presentation, hopefully by the end of the month. Are there any questions?